This game is rated E+10 because it doesn't give a crack. And there it is. That's all I got.
Shallow humans. When memories, fears, and emotions return to haunt you. Listen to the bell toll and reverberate throughout town. Thoughts shall be sealed once again, deep inside memory's labyrinth.
Chocobo, thanks to you, I now remember everything clearly and completely.
What are you, Dr. Eggman?
I have a mission to fulfill.
That was actually stupid, I'm sorry.
My mission is to heed the guidance of the gods in the crystals.
Oh, snap!
To enable brave heroes such as you to change jobs.
Hey, you're that thing from Final Fantasy IX. Not Final Fantasy IX. Dragon Quest. Why did I confuse Final Fantasy with Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest did that, okay? I'm probably Final Fantasy. Past Rochi's memories have been restored. Chocobo can now change jobs! A job memory enables Chocobo to change jobs. He will have different parameters, abilities, and even a new set of clothes. Chocobo can stand in front of the job crystal at the beginning of each dungeon to open the job menu and select a different job, which I'll be getting to in another dungeon. What's up, homies and omats? It's also Mecha Layton in the house. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon. In the last episode, we did Flora's and Pastor Rochi's memories and totally restore the memories of thy beautiful red rifle. And the pastor himself was always smiling with that big, crazy, cool beard. And we also got the power to change jobs by recovering his memories. And in this episode, we are going to be doing, pretty much more just continuing on. First, now since we completed Pastor Rochi's memories, you can actually check this crystal. Great powers emanates from the crystal. The Gem of Mystery. A strange crystal that enables Chocobo to see information about different jobs. You can check out Chocobo's jobs, stats, and abilities. I am pretty much going to put each job up aside from that. Well, neutral, counting as the job itself. Now, when it comes to neutral is basically the most basic job of all of them and such, but it does do all the jobs of both supporting, defending, and pretty much, being offensive with Chocobo. And it pretty much take all those jobs at once and just, mush them together into one. It's not that powerful nor effective though, but it does do any kind of job for Chocobo in the sense that, it's just the most basic job and it, got like abilities balanced across the board. Now, the next one you got a knight. Pretty much, a knight is actually more stronger and stuff, more attack, offensive, based. And, I think in later levels of the job, you will get, light attacks, and they'll pretty much, do you good in, a later chapter of the game. But, again, knight is just very, it's just well offensive. It also got, a couple of defenses in it, and, again, it's, bonus stats is really good. You gain extra defense. Now, up here is a White Mage, which basically, White Mage is a bit self-explanatory for you Final Fantasy fans to know about them. They're basically all-around defensive. They bust out magic attacks. Well, they bust out, healing moves, which is all about Chocobo. I mean, all about White Mage in this game. It basically got heal moves. It got, protection, defensive moves, and it also really helps out Chocobo support itself with items and food level and all those nifty jazzes that the White Mage can do, especially bring Chocobo back from the dead. So basically that's the explanation of all those jobs. I might try on one of the dungeons that we're gonna do this episode. I will try the knight job, as it's very nice and powerful. But oh, Chocobo, please do not forget to receive the items you put in storage. When we go to the storage and retrieve your items, be sure to equip your talents and saddle. Bon voyage! Yeah, even Pastor Rochi is freaking warning you that after rocking a special rule dungeon where you lose everything, well, you don't lose everything, you will put everything automatically in the storage, you need to go back into the storage and get your stuff, like ASAP right now. Like, be sure to do that after doing a special rule dungeon and doing a mandatory dungeon. To do a mandatory dungeon.
You know, Chocobo, I am now fully convinced that it was destiny that brought us here to Memoria. The answers to everything. The mystery of Gramps and his disappearing airship. They're all right here, in a land that disappeared 50 years ago. You've heard the rumors about Memoria.
No one heard memories about you nor Chocobo. No memories of rumors of Memoria.
But here we are in Lost Time, right smack in the middle of Memoria. I may have found the biggest treasure a treasure hunter could ever hope to find. This town is the find of a lifetime. I've got to find out the secrets lying behind this town. And I'm determined to find the clues to build my airship. For that, I'm gonna need your help. I'm counting on you, Chocobo. But, dang it! I can't believe I let Irma get away with timeless power. Where could she have gone? Not that there's any need to worry about her.
But yes, to take it a little more, like, to take it seriously all the way and such, like, I think you also need to talk to sit there again. Chocobo, let me know as soon as you hear anything about Irma or the airship. Yeah, when it comes to Lost Time, I think, like, from where Sid's from, comparing, like, this treasured town of Lost Time into where he used to live, like, Lost Time pretty much got a lot of magical stuff in it. You got this crazy nice crystal, you got these nice people, you got, like, this puzzle barrier that you kept seeing, like, when we get to hear that puzzle thing far off the distance. It's basically a barrier around the ocean. Basically, you know, Lost Time got a couple of stuff here. Also, the barrier, and yes, people, that is a barrier when you see those puzzle pieces between the trees and, like, this clock tower, I guess. That is an actual barrier, but that's also going to be foreshadowed for something later on. You got the storage. I mean, like, the town of Lost Time feels so great and complete, and so rare and treasured, that it pretty much, you know, got clues and, like, hints and stories and rumors about it that helps Sid build his airship out of it. And that's what I really meant. So, what to do here? I want to sell 1 sleep drink, 1 ether. Make that 2 potions. Yeah, this should be good already. Let's get a couple of money out of that. And bust out. What the hell? Well, actually, we don't want to deposit. Like, I actually do want to deposit stuff instead of withdraw. Because the dungeon that we're gonna do today in spoilers is also another special dungeon, so I'm actually gonna deposit my stuff. Oh, thank you. Please do come again. Let me go to Nairo. I mean Noro, not Nairo. Speaking of which, you just seen a freaking video that was like a freaking highlight, like Nairo highlight. Yeah, let's just get out there. Oh man, you know, let's just talk to all the NPCs, but leave the first 3 behind. Have you met Pastor Roches already? You must have listened to what he says. All he cares about is being liked. He just goes along with whatever everyone else says. He's a coward, plain and simple. And there it is. And there it actually is. You know the truth about Pastarochi. He's a freaking douche. Or maybe you're the douche for freaking disrespecting him. Leaders should have the courage to lead, don't you think? It's not surprising he lost the... It's not surprising he lost the election for mayor. Ah, so he actually lost a little bit, you know, about Pastarochi's past, where he was supposed to be the mayor for last time, but lost to Mayor Gale. So there was like an election there. I see. I don't like Zatruchi. He can never make up his mind. He hears his story with Mayor Gale. He says forgetting is golden. But later on his own... Wait, he says forgetting is golden, but later on his own, I heard him saying that we must not forget everything. Well, maybe he was... Pastarochi sees things in a not different light than he did before. That memories are good. You go to Mayor Gale. Let me say one thing. Helping people regain their memories is a waste of time. The elevator is stressing. None of the memories will be lost once more. That's what happened in the sound. I mean, it's not useless if we just keep trying. If I got our memory back, I wish I can remember about Daddy. Oh God, the Kabata 456 reference in this freaking girl. Are you serious? I have dreams about him, but I only see a fuzzy shadow. I wish I could just dream a dream that looked more real. Oh snap! We're being like freaking Earthbound now. That Kobe to Earthbound? Jesus. First seems back to her old self since you started working at her forge again. We've always been taught that forgetting what's good and remembering what's bad, but maybe that's not true. And we can, well... Nah, does it trigger a cutscene if I actually go... Wait... Okay, I can talk to Harry. My boy. I think, you know, I activate, like, the next mandatory, like, cutscene. You need to talk to Sharma. But what Red says is that Freya the Forger lives in the mining zone, and Harry has a hardware shop there too. Shop inventories change at night. Harry sells talons by day and saddles at night. Alright, but what Ren is saying is actually true, and there is actually a way to change, like, there's actually a way to automatically, like, change the, like, weapons, because, like, Harry sells, like, you know, talons at day and saddles by night. There will be a way to change night and day of this town. There's a night section, there is a night theme of, you know, Lost Time in spoilers right now. And there's also a way to change it from day to night and night to day, you know, during the game. But, we're gonna get to that, like, in a later chapter. But we go to Harry, my boy here. And he will have... I think he'll just have the same stuff. Yeah, he'll just say stuff. Still got the same amount as before. So let's see who we didn't talk to. Pretty much as... Let's go down here a bit. And talk to these lovely people. These three lovely people counting Meta inside. And pretty much, you know, we go to Morris right here. I'll go with this dude first.
Come in! You're Chocobo, right? You recovered the mayor's memory! I can't say this out loud, but there's something I'm dying to remember. So if you could...
But the Bell of Oblivion is taking him too. Yes, after doing Pastarochi's memories, the Bell of Oblivion will also affect these people.
Huh. What was I talking about? Ah, never mind. Come in! Come in! Check out these fresh... What?
And there it is. There actually is.
Oh man! I've forgotten what business I was in! Whoa. What am I gonna do?
So yeah, we need to get his memories back from the Royal Pool of Memories after the Bell of Oblivion strikes him. But well, let's just check our boy Meta here. And finally get to hear his voice. I think, oh yes!
Hi there! Welcome
He's
to
just
the
so
fantasy!
energetic and crazy!
You
You need medicine in battle, don't you? I've got all sorts of good stuff here. I've got potions, I've got ethers, I've got...
No! And wow, it infects him inside the his own medicine store. That's really fair, Bell of Oblivion, you stupid freaking BS.
Huh? Medicine? What's, medicine? I was going to get something from the cabinet. But where did I put those keys? Come to think of it, what was I doing here? Where am I? Who am I?
He's just so crazy once he loses his memory. That's so interesting in this game. But yeah, so Bell of Oblivion, well, speaking of like losing his, just talking so crazy when losing his memory, he even loses memory to the Bell of Oblivion even though he's inside his own shop! That Bell of Oblivion is actually very evil, as it even affects a nice and awesome meta with his crazy voice acting inside his own shop while it's closed. The Bell of Oblivion oh my god, I'm getting my mouth all messed up. The Bell of Oblivion's power is mighty strong while in Lost Time, but in Sherma's farm, well, in Stella's farm, her and Sherma is safe from it. What happens if we talk to Flora right here?
Hi there.
Yes, people, she got, it's Flora's flowers, and her name is Flora. You also got Flowey! Oh, snap! But nah, Flora's a reference to flowers.
Flowers don't just please the eyes. They can be useful in battle, you know.
I
For
think
instance,
Flora
this.
is like the Spanish, like, I think Flora is like either Spanish in Spanish or in French is a flower. Just point that out. I think it's Spanish. But yeah, even the Bell of Oblivion hit her as well.
This.
And I still said Oblivion
What was this flower?
bad that time and said good this time. That's cute. And there it is.
Oh, now I'm in trouble. What good is a florist if she can't remember a flower's name?
Now she almost looked like the human in like the human version of Miss Piggy Flora right here. Just to point out her character design. It's still good. Still good. Now, before we actually deal with these troubled memory losses from, well, now before we deal with these whirlpool of memories from these troubled people, I want to go back to Stella's house and want to do two things. One, check the mail because again we did Freya and Passarochi's memories. When you do those, you get letter from Freya and from Passarochi. Hi, Chocobo. I don't know if you can actually read or not, but I wanted to write and say thanks for your help. We did English! I love working at the forge. It's really satisfying work, you know? I think it's my dream job. Drop by sometime, okay? Oh, that's cool. How about Passarochi? We received Passarochi's letter. It is my role to hear other people's confessions, but today it is I who must confess. I'm weak, a coward. When Mayor Gale said that we should forget things, I agreed with him. I did not have the courage to face up to him. Ah, poor Rochi. So as awesome and as kind as Passarochi is, his past wasn't really the prettiest, as he was going to be the mayor of this beautifully perfect town of Lost Time, but was just was outpopulated by Mayor Gale, and he even went on Mayor Gale's word about forgetting is a virtue. But then as we come and just try to change the whole thing up of forgetting being a poison, Passarochi just went back on like Mayor Gale's like pretty much honorable golden words and say that forgetting is not a virtue. Yeah, so that we should forget things. I agree with him. I didn't have the courage to face up to him. He let Mayor Gale want to make everybody's memories go away. And that's how, you know, just how everything happens with memories being being erased in the first place, and it being actually a virtue to everybody. Also, while on that very powerful truth about Pastarochi, the orange highlighted words on both the letters, when it comes to Freya's letter, it reads truth, and when it comes to Pastarochi's letter, it reads faith. That's the 2 ones. But there is an extra now since we got the wait, do I have this letter already? I actually don't. Okay, I thought I have another letter here because that'll also be good. Well, anyways, let's just, you know, just go over here anyway, because there is another code besides just the 2 that I know about, truth and faith, from both the letters, as there is a third, and probably one of the words that they'll never that they never tell you in this game.
Have no fear.
But there is a romantic phrase. There's a couple of romantic phrases in this game that they'll never tell you but give hints to, or just don't even give hints at all. And you just gotta look up on the guide to do them, and if you want to aim for 100%. But one of the words that they'll never, that I think they're never going to tell you, unless you look up on a guide or probably just look at the hints in this game, is Purette with a note, with a music note. If you plug that in,
oh, what a phrase! So
this guy wants to get erratic. Erratic?
Deep inside this
it's static. Well, erratic and static, same thing for this dude. He's actually very erratic. Oh my god.
Here you go, Chocobo.
Once you bust out the romantic phrase of Purette with the question note, you gain the dancer's memories, which is a new job. So you gain that.
Nobody can stop.
Alright, now for the other words right here. I'm gonna get to the dancer later in this game. I mean, later in the same chapter part, or in the same video, but let's just bust out truth.
Oh, what a... Wait, I have...
And we get Phoenix Undying Flare that I just skipped too fast with Sarviers. And let's bust out Faith. Alright, blah 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 blah. Get the freaking thing from the hidey hole. Quick, Kupu! And we get Carbuncle Holy Card. That's actually a kind of good card. And that's all.
Chocobo, the number of romantic phrases in your possession, 7.
And we're still bad at getting girlfriends. I'm just gonna keep on saying that joke until we get out of freaking romantic. Which is not gonna be too soon. Sorry for that. Alright, so after actually plugging on those romantic phrases, at this point of, you know, chapter 2, or probably of this game in general, you do want to go to this farm shed, aka the other house of Stella's farm. And then you see again you see the bucket and pail again. Now this time, since at this point in the chapter, Chocobo, I didn't know you were here. Oh, there's his voice out there for a sec, sorry. What are you looking at? Oh, that's a fishing lure. I found it while cleaning out this place. I used to go out fishing with Dar, I mean a friend of mine, a long time ago. but I was thinking about throwing it away. Huh? You had a boyfriend? Oh, what a waste, you say? I guess it's still usable. How about I'll give it to you then? You should try fishing. If you manage to catch a big one, you can always sell it to Mars' store for a good price, even though he don't have his memory, so you can't do that. I'm sorry. However, there's something else that we can do with the fishes that we can get with the fishing lure. Oh, if you're going to need a fish, you're going to need a bucket too. Take this. And the bucket! Alright, so go fishing. Go fishing, not go fish. You can fish where you see this icon, which the only two icons in this game, the only two of this icon in this game is in Scylla's Farm and Lost Time. And you need to swing the remote to snag a fish. You can only carry one fish at a time. Take your fish and sell it to Morris, the fishmonger. With special lures, you can catch some mighty unusual fish by catching, and in order to get those special lures, you gotta, do the chapter. You got the first lure plus, in order to get the next lure after this, you need to do the first chapter. You need to get, one of every fish with just, the normal lure. Do this chapter, the chapter 2, go on to chapter 3, and then, upgrade your lure, like that. You can also upgrade your lures. Now, here's a hint. Try showing your catch to Blaireau at the storage. You can probably use that fish lure to fish by wrapping the wire around your tail. If you want to know more about fishing, you should ask Master Fishman about going back inside. See you! Thanks, Stella! Yeah, according to that hint, they say as much as Morris's memory is getting messed up and messing us up of just selling our fish to him, we should give it to Blaireau. So how about we just fish some fish for Blaireau to see. Anyways, how it goes is that, this is, the fishing icon, and Stella's farm is basically, behind a farm shed and such. And downstairs, and you can try fishing. Now, when it comes to fishing, it does take a while to actually get a fish. Or you can be crazy and lazy and just swing the reel as soon as you just throw the hook out and just get something. But when you see this, this camera angle movement, you didn't catch anything. And Chocobo's like, oh man. Alright. Yeah, the best time to actually catch fishes for no reason is literally the first second you just throw your lure out. And you can either get a fish or a random item, but I caught a greedy! I put the greedy in my wallet. I also love the joke they made there. They name a fish Greedy instead of Greedy. That's cool. So we pretty much finally got a fish in our bucket, even though it's a Greedy, which is kind of low tier. Putting a tier list for fishes. Well, there is, a fish list of everything. But let's see what would happen if we give, this fish to Blaireau. Or to Blaireau. Why Blaireau? I got Blair Kenneth in the head. I got games after school. What's wrong with me? I didn't watch any of stuff for a while. I should come back to those. But yes, may I eat it? Are you much short, much meat? I mean, if we were doing delish, okay. You just ate the greedy as you were like, ah! As he was like, ah, you sure you don't want this? I'm gonna eat, okay. So, Blair is not so hungry anymore, so Chocobo can now carry 16 more items in storage. As you get fish for Blaireau, you will increase more item inventory for space for your item inventory in your storage. And Blair will also be like, or Blaireau will be like, oh no, thank you. And if you catch another fish, please show it. Well, if you catch another fish that I've never seen before, please show it to me. So our pretty much our storage, as you see there, went from 32 to 48. But for those 100%ers like myself, you want to catch all the fish of this entire game and give it to Blaireau and increase your storage to the max. I think the max storage is 160 or 109, or like somewhere in the 200s. I can't remember, but yeah, just go fish for your life, and just increase this like the item inventory for like the storage, so you can hold more stuff in there in case you have a lot of stuff. Now, when it comes to fishing, you can also get random items for no reason, like attainable items, and they'll pretty much help out in your journey. Now, you will get there will be a chance of you getting no items or an item that you cannot keep, which can be bad. Alright, so that's the camera cutscene thing. I guess I'll see you guys when I get a new fish with the other new fish in Celis Farm, so just want to point that out. Because there is this other fish besides a greedy they can also get here, so let me get that. Hey, we got that poison drink! Again, guys, you can get random items, like any random supportful items when fishing, instead of just getting a normal fish. So again, see you guys when I get an actual fish for cat, an actual different fish. Let's go! No! Hey, I got that dill! It's not that Dow, but it's the dill, aka the other fish that you can find while fishing in Celis Farm. That was me trying to get back in my seat because I was about to literally lay down and just fish doing that. As you know, you can actually do that fishing, just lay down on your bed or whatever and just fish that way. I mean, the Wiimote's wireless, so you don't have to freaking concentrate fishing because, again, the time windows when you get a fish is just RNG! It's just RNG, but now since we got this deal, we can actually give it to Blair, and he'll actually increase the space of the storage that we can inventory, that we bust out items. So he'll actually give us another 16 spaces for more items to his storage. So let's talk to him again. Really, you're gonna give me this fish? Show me quickly. Let me see. Can it be a favorite fish I ever tasted before? May I eat it? Are you sure? I mean, delish! Delish! Alright, I think if you catch another fish, I already do bring it to me. So now it's at 64. Yay! The lovely golden number of Nintendo! Wiki 64! Nintendo 64! Imagine this game in 64 freaking pixels. I think there was a Chocobo game that had, like... I think there was a Square Enix game for the Nintendo 64 that's actually that. I know Chocobo 1 and 2 for, like, the PlayStation stuff. But right here, you pretty much, have the second, like, fishing spot of the two in the game. And Lost Time, where, there's this guy, me. So, and this is pretty much, a fishing spot like this. I spoiled this fishing spot a couple of times during, like, the game and stuff, but you can actually fish here. Now, since we got the Bucket and Lure War. See you guys when I get a new fish from here. Just about now! No, that's the camera angle where you got none. I'm sorry. Oh, it's just some leaves. Yeah, that's the other table stuff you get. You get leaves. Awesome! We caught a Hasme, which is a new fish, so we can actually give that to Blairow. See you guys when I go back to get the other new fish in here. Hey, we finally caught a molar after 2 to 3 freaking minutes. Okay. There's a switch of but okay. And that is the last fish that we can catch for now. I just love how Mimi was just standing there for 3 minutes with both her feet standing up. Just freaking looking at us fishing. our minds off for this damn freaking fish, finally. This is the last, aka, yeah, the Mola Mola is the last fish that we can, like, the last new fish that we can catch for now, like, until the end of chapter 2 here. But we give it to him, and then he'll increase our space 16 more in the storage. So, right now, we are holding 22, we're holding 22, like, we have 22 out of 96 that we can actually put in. Like, we have 96 space in storage that we can put in. And the items I actually aimed, that I actually got while finally fishing for that Mola Mola, I got a poison drink, which, you know, just drinking this will poison you. And blind drink is the same thing, they'll blind you. And dry ether basically is like I think dry ether is great medicine, not only medicament, because he's awesome. I think it's basically, like, it restores a huge amount of your SP. It's either heals for 4 or 5 SP, or is basically a max potion, which is just heals for all your SP, the ether. But we are not going to be needing any of those items I finally fished for, because next dungeon that we're going to go is again another special rule dungeon, and that means all the items I had and fished out for of the, like, I fished out for, along with, like, all the fish that we can attain this chapter for Bolero, will be automatically sent to storage as the memories that we're finally going to do that I've been spoiling for, like, the past, like, 2 times in, like, the 43 minutes is Flora's memories, aka her special rule dungeon where we gotta leave everything at the storage. Let's go. Now, for this, again, this is a special rule dungeon and such, and this one is the only this is the only, like, optional special rule dungeon that we can actually do in this, like, at this point of the game, aka at this chapter. And even though it's the only one, it's a bit hard. Like, the gimmick is, you gotta be careful with the gimmick of this, where everything has 1 HP. You have 1 HP. The monster has 1 HP. And we need to proceed very, very carefully. We need to tread carefully, as you can see here. And I think this is also, like, one of my favorite songs in this game. Like, one of my favorite dungeon songs. But now we also got the dancer, which, like, the dancer pretty much, you know, do a couple of neat tricks and such, and also have neat, like, effects to its abilities. Like, it busts out knockback to a foe with slight damage. The dancer is pretty much very, like, standable to status effects. It focuses more on, like, you know, special techniques that it can do. Like, there's this one ability that can just deal damage to everything in, like, the nearby area, like, in the area of, like, the floor. There's an ability that, like, makes you just walk through an area of a floor without waking any enemies. Like, the dancer's abilities are basically those kind of, you know, abilities that do special things that are very supportful. Without further ado, let's go in.
Everyone has to protect the town. Don't you lose to a monster like
According
that.
to Flora's memories, it feels like she's another one with those dark memories that we all need to protect the town from some crazy monster. Now again, you have 1 HP, so you need to be extremely careful. I recommend walking slowly, because you will run through an enemy and he'll have the first strike and kill you like that. That just shows how, oh god! Plus, some enemies, especially that have crack. It has crack. And by crack, I meant a range attack. No! Crack. Okay, thank God I did not try this range attack on me. I gotta be very careful with these. Yeah, you also want to prevent, fighting against most enemies. Ah! This game hates me! This game actually hates me. You want to prevent going against, like, enemies and stuff, because you will actually miss an attack, like, even a normal attack in this dungeon, and it'll be the end for you if you do. So I highly recommend just going straight for the floor, just to save your butt in this dungeon. It's only a 5-floor dungeon, so it's.
You see, you give any plant enough love, and the flower will always bloom.
Wise, nice words from Flora herself, for her being a florist. But for this being like, you know, a 5-floor dungeon, you don't have to worry about that much. I don't think there's any damaging traps in this game. That I definitely know it's like an SP Amuse trap, which just destroys all your SP. So let's just go on this floor and be lucky that we have it just on the room.
The white mage. She's the flower.
A white mage, and she is the flower of our town. A white mage. Could it be Sharma? Because she basically got the clothing of a white mage, and she got the staff too. Maybe she is a white mage, and she's being called a flower by her. Also, as much as I'm trying to be very careful in this room, let me just use a scholar glass. I got scholar glasses for days for no reason. And all these actually just hurt me hard. Okay. Oh no! Oh crap. Okay. This enemy here is a curl. And spoiler alert for, you know, for later dungeons with this enemies, it goes twice. I'm infected with blind shit. Get rid of the blindness. You will come across these enemies. I did not know you actually come across these enemies in this optional dungeon. That is a bit problematic. Like, this dungeon can be very... Oh god! Can be very, very heart-threatening. Like, you need to find the stairs quickly. That room does not have the stairs. Nope, it doesn't. Yeah. What to do? Aw. I'm taking these just for risk. Woo! Okay, let's go to the next floor.
So many people gone. The least I could do is
Oh
give
my
these
god.
flowers.
So according to this part of the memory, so many people are gone. They died? During Flora's past? Oh, snap! Okay. I'm using another scholar glass. Screw it. I am not trusting my item inventory. Not. I can't even use anything for my item inventory. That's crazy. And good thing crap! And I'm coming against another painful enemy. Oh, where are the stairs? I can't go fast in this dungeon, or else I might die by a randomly painful enemy. No! Oh, that should have been stairs right there. That's no fair. Aww. Okay. So the stairs is definitely up here, of course. The last place I'd look. Crack! Okay, no miss. No miss. No RNG's being a douchebag. Are you for real, though? I thought I got a damaging drink. Are you for real, game? Are you freaking? There's no stairs! Only pain. Crap. There's no stairs, only pain. Please don't do your range attack. This time straight up. Thanks. Crap. What to do about this situation? Oh god, no! These two attacks are hit. We are still lit up in here. And just in case there is a Phoenix down, which I'm thinking about using. No, we're almost done with this dungeon. Oh no! There it is. There it is. And there it actually is. That is the cutest thing that could happen to me. You know what else is also cute? That. Oh, if it had more wood. Why am I making this noise? Here. I'm just using it. Half a minute later, switching his batteries. Into this situation again. Stinky Grease, get out of here! I don't care if I leave it ahead of me, but...
With the town grown so big, it seems we get more bad
Oh,
news
crap.
every
Enough
day.
more bad news in our past. Another floor. Ah, crap. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna freaking die in this floor. Just watch. Well, just in case I actually do die, I do have a lot of Phoenix Downs for no reason, so I can use one of them. I can do that just in case I gooped up in this floor. As again, oh no, my SP! As again, you're supposed to use Phoenix Downs or Rise, and like before you pretty much die. They don't automatically activate if you actually die on the floor. You have to activate before. Like you have to activate if you know you're gonna die on like the floor. Like there! Ah, game! And as you get an extra attack. Okay, thank you. I do want to keep these Phoenix Downs though, because they do help in, like, you know, dungeons and such. Why give me 2 things? And I can't believe that actually happened. I actually missed on a curl, and then he just had a bunch of free shots on me. This game actually is garbage. Get all this stuff though. Jesus. Alright, let's check it out. These salads, another Phoenix Down. Cool. Just to replace the 2 Phoenix Downs I freaking used to protect my soul. And we're done with Flora's memories. Yay! Freedom! For now, because there's more than one of these freaking HP 1 dungeons. Jeezums. But at least the worst is done for now. At least the worst is done for now.
No matter how tough the enemy, we can win if we put our strengths together.